This is story of the last few weeks of my life. The last drive, the final ride, last cattle run. Last chance to see the country, to go places where I've never been before. Started off in Menifee, California. I've been as far south as Salton Lake, which is 291 feet below sea level, right at the Mexican border, so that's the southwest corner of the United States. I went up, headed through Northern California, up through 5, Oregon, stopped in Coos Bays for a few days. Hit up there about 4 years ago on my way down to Cali. Nice little small town, chill town in the middle of the coast of Oregon. Just a nice vibe to it. Then I went up to Seattle, Washington, head up to the northwest corner of the United States. Stopped off the docks in Seattle and hanged around the seals, playing with each other and romping on each other, diving off the platform into the ocean, just back and forth to each other. Quite a social scene, I must admit. Funny. I stopped there before, again, 4 years ago, on my way back down to California. Mesmerized by the scene of, just wooden planks out there sitting on the ocean amongst the piers, and it's literally overcrowded with about 80 to 100 seals that are laying on each other, and everyone's trying to sneak up from the water up on the boards and pissing each other off. They're all harping and barking, and they're very much sea dogs. It was very cool. Next, I headed back through some of my favorite states, which is Montana and Wyoming. Beautiful open scenery. No trash, no homeless, no traffic. No idiotic drivers that refuse to get out of the left fucking lane doing 5 miles an hour below the speed limit. Went through 90. Took that south through Montana, Wyoming. While I was in Seattle, I did stop at the Boeing Flight Museum. Saw the SR-71 for a second time, the Concorde, with the first presidential jet. Quite a few other unique World War II, World War I notable fighters and such. Place I always want to go to. My way back down through Montana and into Wyoming, I stopped at the Cody Firearms Museum. That was a beautiful, beautiful place. I spent about 8 hours there. I must have looked at about 10,000 different firearms. Everything and anything from the beginning of firearms with literally just a stick, flintlock, matchlock, percussion cap. I saw the complete history of firearms. Couldn't touch them. Would love to disassemble them. Learn how they work. See how it goes. But did that. Dropped in through after the Cody Firearms Museum. I already did Yellowstone on the way back up through that area 4 years ago. So I continued down through Colorado and 70. Colorado really didn't offer much. Just a lot of liberal assholes, much like all the West Coast. And it's funny, each liberal city is so much dirtier, nastier, completely filled with trash, homeless, plastic bags. I mean, just great weed, though. The weed's been fantastic. Thank God it was recreational. I would have been gone a long time ago without it. We all know that. But passed through Colorado and decided to go down and make one last run through Deals Gap / Tail of the Dragon, right on the borderline of Tennessee, North Carolina. It's Highway 129, 318 curves in 11 miles. One of my favorite driving spots. I've been up to this spot numerous times throughout the year, and what do we have here? Miata number 29. Yeah, go Miata! Love them. I've had 8 of them, almost 9. But yeah, I took the Infiniti QX70, through Deals Gap, tires squealing, traction control bitching. I had fun. Got my pictures I'll be uploading that just show my car going through the curves, but know that this is one of my happy spots amongst the country. And I've been up here several times with my Miatas, including my Turbo 96. 350Z, brand new 2006 I had, which got wrecked by a fucking tractor trailer with an oversized bulldozer on the flatbed trailer that met me on the apex of the curve of the mountain. So, yeah. But I finally went through again, got a clean run, and it was very much fun. I enjoyed it very much. So I enjoy driving, I enjoy my cars, I enjoy my guns. Two main things in life. And Lego with 3. So if I can't carve my way through it, shoot my way through it, or build my way out of it, it wasn't meant for me to do it. It's the way it is. Once I finished with the Gap, I decided to head back down to Miami. One last round of the old shit town for me to see. Thought I would make a few more visits than I did, but it's a unique situation, and go around each person I want to see and say, hey, I just popped in from the other side of the country, just taking a wild ride. That wouldn't cause any concern amongst any one of my family or friends that know me very well, would it? No. So, I'm sorry. I made 2 stops. I saw Roberto Spadavecchia. A true lifetime, anytime you need him there, buddy. And, oh, Jason Lichtman also. He falls in that category. Jason, I wasn't able to see you. It was a bit too hard to explain what's going on, and I would have broken down and let shit out I didn't want to let out at the moment. Like the first video amongst this series. So I spent a couple of days driving around Miami, just reliving things, getting pissed off at traffic, idiot drivers, morons walking about. The city's really gone to hell. Slept in a Motel 6 in Dania Beach, and another negative 3-star hotel right on Pembroke and A1A. I forgot the name, but it was the worst hotel. It took 3 tries to get a decent room that had, number one, a working AC, a working TV, and a shower that wouldn't give me herpes. I've slept in my car on and off, as the hotels are expensive, even for shit ones are, you know, $60, $70, $80 a night. And I started out this trip, which is now, we're October 24th. I left on the October 6th. We're at 18 days and just about 10,000 miles into this trip. Slept in my car. After I left Miami, I saw Margaret Adler and Roberto. Both of you are dear, dear friends of my life. You have never let me down, and I love you both. I love all my friends. Yes, even you, Mark. But I love you, Jason. I love you, Roberto. Adrian Kotzen. Brian Justin, you're a fuckhead, but you're still a fuckhead. To everyone else that's going to see this video, I'll just wrap this up. After I left Miami, I drove up the coast. I hit Washington, D.C., saw the White House, Washington Memorial. Then I decided to continue on driving up north. We'll make this a 4 corners point of the country. I said I've hit Salton Sea down South California. Started off in Menifee, about midway between LA and San Diego. So after I reached Washington, I headed north. I hit up Boston. I went through Connecticut, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. I ended up in Maine. Tried to go to the end of 95 for my northeastern corner. of the United States, but the Border Patrol's there, and you don't want to fuck around with them. So, now we're carrying weed and guns. So, that's as far as I made it. I did all the 4 corners and did that yesterday. I hit the northeast corner, basically the end of I-95 where it runs into Canada. I headed back down. I went to Boston today. Took my my official goodbye video at the Bunker Hill Memorial. So just seeing some sights, doing some things I want to do, doing things on my own schedule, in my own way, the way I've always done everything. Well, that's been my travels. Like I said, just about 10,000 miles in 18 days. It's with about 2 days stop between museums and such sites. So 16 days, 10,000 miles, 1,600 miles per day. No, not quite that much, but I'm going 8 to 12 hours. Perks, weed, keeps me going. Should have been a trucker, I guess. No, I shouldn't have. I would have killed everyone in my way. You know that. Just telling the truth here, folks. Well, that's going to wrap up this one. This was just the adventures of my last little trip. One for the road, as they say. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Take it easy. Keep it shiny side up.